Right, so WWE must get it right with the Wyatt Six. They must this time. Last year, when the Wyatt Six were in WWE and made their historic debut, which everyone was looking forward to and was teased for bloody ages, WWE dropped the ball very, very, very badly. The amount of hype and attention they were getting was unreal. But they are back. And they are looking to take over the tag team division, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. But last year, WWE bottled it badly. So, in December 2024, their last actual match, December, they lost to the Final Testament. Which, yeah, I mean, bloody hell, seems like ages ago. That's embarrassing, first of all. Apparently, there were a reason why they were off TVs because there was rumors Bo Dallas was injured and all, which I get. But doesn't change the fact that WWE blew the hype on them badly. Like, what have they actually done? What have they actually done? Apart from what at the start, go after Chad Gable for a bit, which is pointless. But now they've got a direction. They're coming to take over the tag team division. They should become tag team champions and be holding those titles for a long time. A very long time. Next, what should happen is Alexa Bliss now needs to build her way into that group. It only makes sense. Then once Alexa Bliss gets into that group, realigns with her friend, Nikki Cross, they could take over the women's tag team division. Or, for example, this is when Alexa Bliss then starts to go after the women's title. Or then Nikki Cross then can go after the women's IC title. There's directions you need to go with this. The attention they were getting. You need to make these guys and girls all dominant. Make them do their thing. Wyatt Six should, be a massive overall faction. But also they need their separate storylines where they've got all the Wyatt Six backing them up, though. They can't bottle this. They must get this right. So, right now we've got, guys like Dexter Loomis, Uncle Howdy, of course, Joe Gacy. Get something going with him. Put him in there with Jake Fatu. I mean, with the Wyatt Six, I honestly think, don't just get them running riot on Raw. Get them over on SmackDown as well. Get them over on SmackDown as well. That is what they need to do. Obviously, yes, they did return on SmackDown, but get them on Raw and SmackDown. They can't just be on one or the other. Make them take over. Try and make them as dominant as Seth's faction now, or possibly even worse. Not worse. I mean, even scarier. Honestly, make them something. WWE needs something where, the brand can really revolve around that one big thing. The whole Bloodline storyline carried WWE for a lot. Now we've got, the Seth Rollins storyline going on, but there's got to be something big with the Wyatt Six. Then it's like you've got what's going on with Seth every single week and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Then what's the Wyatt Six going to do? There's all these possible things that you can do. Get Joe Gacy involved in the US title feud. Get Dexter Loomis in there trying to back Joe Gacy up or trying to back all of them up. And then possibly at some point get Dexter Loomis going for the IC title. Or eventually, you never know, if they can get as big a star power as possible, try and get them taking over that world title picture. Or Uncle Howdy doing that. Or Uncle Howdy leading everyone around. Being, the main guy, being the leader, but then Uncle Howdy. I mean, that's what they probably should have done while bloody Bo Dallas was injured. That's what they should have done. You never know, Uncle Howdy might be in the world title picture at some point. This is where they need to get the Wyatt Six into these real big feuds. Get them doing their own separate feuds, but with all of them backing each other up. I think with the whole Judgment Day thing, WWE have dropped the ball on it this last year especially. It hasn't really been anything amazingly special. They're just a backstage faction, really, the Judgment Day. But the Wyatt Six can really be something. You've got good up-and-comers, like Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, Nikki Cross, who can be doing her thing still, and Uncle Howdy. Guys that Triple H likes. Get something going. There are many things to do with them and many terrifying storylines that you can put them in and get them terrorizing that tag team division. But also, don't just focus on them in the tag team division. Otherwise, you're just going to make them an ordinary tag team. And that's not what the Wyatt Six should be. They shouldn't just be an ordinary tag team just filling in the tag team division. They can't just be that. They need to be taking over on other feuds, going from brand to brand to brand. Get them on bloody NXT as well, for all I care, and try and get them doing stuff on that. You never know. You can get Joe Gacy to go after the North American Championship or the NXT Championship, or get Nikki Cross going after the Women's NXT Championship. Just do something. Just do something. Get them trying to take over. This is a big thing that was built up. You know, every time people talked about them, it was getting attention. With many different kinds of opinions. Many different kinds of opinions. Don't drop the ball now they're back. Don't drop the ball. Do what they was, Triple H and WWE, do what you were supposed to do with them when they first came. Instead of getting them messing about with bloody Chad Gable and losing, you know, normal tag team matches on Raw. They're not just a normal tag team. You've got Eric Rowan as well, don't forget. You've still got Eric Rowan. You know, there's things you can do with Eric Rowan. Get him back in the... You know, there's so many things that they can do. They've just messed it up. Do what should be done now, WWE. Do what should be done.